Good morning, students. This is Seema Malik, your computer science teacher from Bright Scholar Senior Secondary School. As I explained on the computer science group how to install Anaconda and Python, you must have installed it. When you open Anaconda, you can find Spider option. You need to launch the Spider. After launching the Spider, you will be able to see the screen like this. You can write your code in the left side of window and then you can run by clicking here, or you can press F5 key. Today we are starting with the lesson 2, function in Python. Students, do you know what is function? Function is interrelated statements which are grouped to perform specific tasks. Like you can take example of calculator which we designed in standard 11. In the calculator we took two numbers and then added those. After adding those numbers, we took one input from user and subtracted from the addition. Then afterward multiply and division. When you run the program, you can see the output like this. Two numbers are added and addition is shown, then one more number is taken as input and then subtracted from the addition. Likewise multiplied and divided also. But what if user don't want to perform all the above operations sequentially, like first addition, then subtraction, then multiplication and then division? If user want to add, multiply and subtract only, he don't want to divide, or he may want to multiply and subtract only, then you can write the code in set of statements like I have written. You can start the code with DEF. DEF means definition of the function is starting here, and afterward you need to indent the following code. Then after writing all the functions, you can call the functions one by one, and not necessarily in the sequence which you have written the functions. You can call any function anywhere, anytime. So now we are moving to the next section, type of functions. We have two type of functions, built-in and user-defined. We have so many built-in functions. Many of them you have used in standard 11 also. Like first is type function. Type function used to tell you the type of variable. Like if we have written a equal to hello, and then if we write print and then type then a, it should show you the type of a, what type of variable a is. So to do that we need to run the statement, and to run we are to press F5 key. When we press the key, you can see output type str. It means a is of type string. Likewise, you can take any other type of value, like if you take 1, 2, 3 in a and press F5 again, now it is showing type int, because now a is holding integer value. Now next function is int function. Int function we use with input function. When user input any value, then we need to convert the value first into integer to store in the variable if you are asking for any integer value, because if you want to perform any operations on a variable, then it should be converted into the integer first. Then next is str function. Like int function, str function is used to convert any type of variable or any type of data into the string. Likewise, we have float function also. Another function is input function. Input function is used to take input from the user and store it in any variable. And next function is eval function. Eval function is just like int function. Eval function evaluates the value of string and convert its numeric result. Likewise, int also. Both can be interchanged. It means you can use int instead of eval, or you can use eval instead of int. Next function is max function. Max function can be used to find the maximum value out of given values. Like if we gave some values and we want to find the maximum out of these, we need to press the F5 key first. Then when you execute, sorry, I have not typed max here. Type max and then input some values. Then press F5 key. Now it is showing 789 as output. Why? Because 789 is largest number. Likewise, we have min function also. Min function means minimum function. It will return minimum value out of the given values. When we press F5, it will execute and give you the minimum value as a result. Then we have ABS function. ABS function always give you the absolute value of the input. Like if we input minus 67, it will give you 67 as a result. Only the absolute value, or you can say always positive value. Like when we run this, it is showing 67 instead of minus 67. And when you write 67 as positive number also, then also the same output will be there. Next is length function. Length function is used to find the length of any variable. Like if we want to find the value of length of a string hello, then it should return 5 as length. So now it is returning 5 as length because hello is having 5 letters. Then we have round function. Round function is used to get the result up to a specified number of digits. Round function rounds a given floating point number to a specified number of digits. Like if we write 345.67 and if we round it off to one floating point, then press F5. Now it is showing 345.7 because it has rounded off the number 345.67 to one decimal place only. Then we have range function. The range function is used to define a series of number and is particularly useful in for loop. And we have used range function in 11th standard with for loop. And you are well aware of this function. So for today, the session is over. Tomorrow or in the next session, we will start with user defined function. Thank you and happy learning.